Welcome to my build video of this extensively detailed model by LEGO Technics. This is a model of the 2016 to 2018 Porsche 991, specifically the 911 GT3 RS derivative. This is the ultimate stripped out, pared back and hotted up road legal Porsche 911. The GT3 RS here is the 5th generation of Rennsport model from Porsche, aimed at sharpening the 991 derived 911 GT3 and replacing the earlier 997 derived 911 RS 4.0. The GT3 RS boasts a 10 kg weight reduction and a further 25 brake horsepower over the standard GT3, bringing the power output from 468 to 493 brake horsepower, matching the earlier 997 derived RS 4.0. This enables the GT3 RS to make the sprint to 62 in a mere 3.3 seconds. That's 0.2 seconds quicker than the GT3 at 3.5 seconds, and 0.6 seconds quicker than the RS 4.0 at 3.9 seconds. This LEGO Technic model is equally as impressive as the GT3 RS in its own way. The 1/8 scale representation, set 42056, contains an astonishing 2,704 pieces. Now a retired set, this was around £230 when it was new, but sealed brand new examples such as this now command around £300. It's not a bad investment if you can resist opening it and building it. Unfortunately, I couldn't. The build process is designed to follow that of the real car, with the body and the drive chain being built up separately and being married together. That's Porsche's terminology, not mine. And the panels, trim and aero being fitted afterwards. This model incorporates a working paddle shift 4-speed gearbox with a separate drive, neutral and reverse selector, feeding rotation from the moving flat 6 engine, dressed up to replicate the true heart of the GT3 RS, through to the wheels via working differential, CV joints and independently sprung wishbones. Like the GT3 RS is only available with the twin-clutch PDK or flappy paddle gearbox, unlike the earlier RS 4.0, which retained the option for a 6-speed manual gearbox. The interior of the GT3 RS differs slightly from the GT3, with seats and steering wheel inspired by the much more exclusive 918 Spider. Of the first gen 991 GT3 RS modelled here, only 4,500 units were made globally, and the model achieved a 7-minute 20-second Nürburgring lap time. Pretty impressive for 2016. Here you'll see I'm marrying the floor pan and the body together, much like they would do in the factory, where the two are made on separate production lines up to this point within the build. Now this isn't as easy as it looks, there's about 6 takes to actually get this to fit properly. To achieve the weight saving on the GT3 RS, carbon fibre reinforced plastic was used for the rear wing, the bonnet, front wing and rear deck, and polycarbonate was used for the rear and side windows. The weight reduction was topped off with a roof panel made from lightweight magnesium alloy. The GT3 RS produces a staggering 220 kilos of downforce from its carbon fibre reinforced plastic rear wing. That's about the weight of 44 Lego GT3 RS models. Together with the front spoiler and the overall body profile, which add another 110 kilos of downforce, the GT3 RS produces a total of 330 kilos of downforce. The GT3 RS came with a free optional upgrade for the Club Sport package. This consisted of a bolted-in half-roll cage behind the front seats, prep for a battery master cut-off switch, 6-point harness for the driver, and fire extinguisher with mounting brackets. At the time of production, in 2016, the GT3 RS had the widest tyres ever fitted to a Porsche. Using the specifically designed Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tyres on a 325/30 ZR21 and running a 72mm wider rear track than the standard 991 Carrera.
I've never seen a judge score sheet that says offensive on it.
There's a lot of zeros.
Yeah, a lot of zeros. A lot.
Alright, so out of the